and you may begin.
Okay, this is Callum Goodluck. So how I found him just by looking up like new and upcoming artists. And I didn't know anything about him, and then I started reading and I noticed that his like ancestors are from around this area. How do I do
I think I
that?
just click it.
Click it?
Mhm. On the bottom, if you go to the bottom left with the mouse, the arrows will show. So take your mouse to the bottom left. Over on that side. Yeah, this morning it's this way, that way, this way, that way. There you go. Thank you.
Okay. Right now he's currently located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He comes from the Dena'ina Navajo and Dotsa, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm not even trying to say it.
Tsimshian? Yeah.
Tribes, and he's an affiliated member of the three affiliated tribes of Earthhold Indian Reservation here. This is a picture of him, and this is another one that was taken by his friend. And there's where Albuquerque is in New Mexico. Okay, so in 2016, he got a BA in Human Rights at Broad College. And in 2018, he got a master's in journalism from CUNY, and these are just those projects. He's he's a member for a lot of like journalism clubs and photography clubs. He's a member of the Indigenous Photograph and Diversity Photo Collective Club and the Native American Journal Association, and he did an editorial internship for a journalism company. And that's one of his pictures that he took here in North Dakota. Len Scratch did a in-depth interview with him. This lady did, and she asked him some pretty good questions. Like, I got to know him on a more personal level, and it wasn't just all like business talk, you know. She said, "What's the best thing about photographing and working in North Dakota?" And he said he likes coming back here and like seeing where his grandma grew up and what she had to deal with, and she likes bringing issues from reservations here in North Dakota down to reservations down there, and like comparing the two and seeing what we're struggling with in common. And then he said, she asked what are some of the thoughts and feelings he had about creating the Earthhold series and what his gained from making this work. He said it was cool coming up here and doing it, but like people around him were a bit surprised by how he dressed, just because he would look like an outsider coming from somewhere else. And that a lot of people didn't like getting their pictures taken, so he felt kind of like he was intruding on them, or like they'd get mad at him, or sometimes they would try to come after him and attack him. And she asked what else is giving him inspiration these days, what are you listening to? And he said he likes to listen to like TV shows or movies in the background while he's doing his work or editing his work. And the thing that's giving him inspiration right now is he'll sit in a dark room, a black room, and listen to Kendrick Lamar. So if you want to find him, he has a really nice website. Sorry, I don't know how to do this, but this is what pops up, and then you push enter, and it like goes over his projects and all that, and gives you some videos, and you can read a short bio about him. Just goes over like the general stuff. There's his picture.
It looks like a blog, you guys.
But there's a lot of stuff on there. If you have questions for him or anything, you can email him. You can access his Instagram through there, and you can read about the projects he's done, stories and poems he's created, or that are written about him. This is one of his pictures from the series he did up here in North Dakota, and so is this one.
Does he have mostly black and whites from Berthold, do you think?
Yeah, from up here. I think he did it to like capture like
Yeah, the
emotions and
starkness.
stuff.
Yeah.
He has an Instagram. On here he has a small following, but he posts like a lot. He has almost 2,000 posts.
Oh, wow.
And he posts, I'd say like at least 30 posts monthly. But if you want to like see his recent works or anything, then we can go look at that. he has a Twitter. I don't get much in depth on Twitter. I don't really know how to work Twitter, but here is where he'll post like important events that he's doing or that he's going to that maybe like the companies he works for is hosting and new milestones in his career or just in his life that he's proud of. This is kind of good. See, he's talking about like joining stuff. And then the last thing I could find was a LinkedIn. I don't know what a LinkedIn is, but it just gives a quick description of him and like what he does for work and like another biography about him, and it gives some works that he's published. Not all of them, there's a lot, he's published like a lot. And then a few of his projects he was involved in and organizations he's part of. That's what this one is like. And you have to pay to like see more information, and I don't want to. He's been recognized by like some big time art news people. There's the New York Times. And then there's BuzzFeed. And this one. I don't know what this one is. I've never heard of this one.
ICT?
Yeah.
It looks like a communication organization, but if he's gotten recognitions from the New York Times, yeah, he's way up.
I think there was a couple of them for the New York Times.
I think it's Indian Country Today,
Oh.
because that's where my
Oh,
last
yeah.
article was, yeah,
Oh.
Indian Country Today.
Yep.
Here's a few of my favorite photos that I found. These three are from Instagram. This is also from Instagram, but I kind of cropped it. And I just didn't do it with the rest. But I like this one. I think this one's pretty. It's kind of cool. It's like him taking a picture of someone else doing art. This one, he photographed somewhere for the BLM movement. This one, I like the dog. I think it shows like true life. I don't know. And then this one's cool. This one's for Pride. And then there's my website.